live. You are live. Woo! We are live. I was obviously reading the screen there. So welcome to our Thursday night travel cruise question and answer session. Is that what it's called? Anyway.
I didn't realise it was called that until now.
No.
But apparently it is.
But anyway, we're here for the next hour or so to answer all your cruise and travel related questions if you have any. So pop them in the comments and ask away. Anything about us, anything about our travels. And we're just home from New York and Bermuda, and we're getting ready to go away again next week. So it's been a bit of a quick turnaround, hasn't it, Paulie?
It most definitely has.
Yes, but we've had lots of snuggles with our little Louis, so we're very, very happy, aren't we, Paulie?
Yes, Louis is snuggle among us.
He is. So let's see who's here today. So Nick and Trace are first here today, saying hello everyone, welcome to the P&C Live. If you have a question, please start your comment with question. Paul's got his back ready. There's a flyer around here that's been annoying us for ages. He's got it ready. So
that sucker's going down.
So is it on Facebook? We look like it's got a thumbs up on Facebook. So so if you check that out, Paulie, but it looks like it has. So that's good. Has it appeared? Oh, it's appeared on the feed. Oh, excellent. So we always have a bit of a struggle with Facebook, don't we? So welcome from Facebook if you're watching from there too. So always great to have you guys there as well. So let's see. So Gillian Morris is here saying hello to everyone. Looking forward to the live. Kevin's here very early. And then Joseph has got the first question. Lovely Joseph from New York, who we met up with Michael. He says first, hello to our two favourite people. Oh, thank you. I think you went on the QM2 3 times, only could find 2. Are there 3 to watch? If not, that's okay. We'll watch all the Q&R videos again. We love them. I think we've just done the 2 video series, haven't we? With Queen Mary 2. We did the 4-day. We did a vlog series for that, and we did the transatlantic.
Yes.
We did do a cruise to Norway on Queen Mary 2, which we just ran out of time to get those vlogs out, which was a shame because that was another fantastic cruise, wasn't it, too? But yes, so enjoy our videos. And lovely to see you here, Joseph. So that's awesome. Pradaman 307 is asking, do you think you'll ever cruise on Arvia? We are so much looking forward to our 2 weeks around the Med from this Sunday.
I don't think we've got any axes to grind with Arvia. I think, truthfully, there's other P&O ships we want to do first. Like we haven't done Britannia, and we haven't done
Azura,
Arcadia.
Yeah. We only talked about this morning, weren't we, Paulie? About P&O, because we do want to try. We've done Ventura, we've done Iona a couple of times, and we've done Aurora, which is a fabulous ship.
And we did Oceania, but now it's a Greek ferry, I believe.
It is. Yeah. So we wouldn't say no. I know the Arvia has some great sort of Caribbean deals, don't they? We did look at those, potentially doing one of those a couple of years ago, didn't they, when that first came out? But we never did it.
I think the thing that stopped us was because of the terrible airline they were using, but obviously they've
changed
that now, so that's more likely. So I think, like a Caribbean-y thing, if a Caribbean-y thing is your thing, then definitely P&O, something like the Arvia, is.
They have good value. I think
been in the past looking good value, yeah.
Anne and Mike did the Caribbean, didn't they? Well, yeah, they just said here, look, we loved our cruise in Arvia and enjoy your Med cruise. Yeah, and Claire said as well, we loved our cruise in Arvia. She's a beautiful ship with a better ambience than Iona. Yeah, but a few people say that, don't they, about Arvia? So it's very interesting because they're sister ships, aren't they? But just because they're same, they can be quite different, can't they? Just with the crew and just the atmosphere on board.
Obviously, both of those people you've just spoken about there, Anne and Mike, and, well, 3 people and Claire. Am I right, or am I talking out of my behooty, that the dome opens on Arvia, or am I making
Yes, I believe it does, but I'm sure they'll confirm and let us know. So, Anne agrees, better ambience than Iona. So that's cool. Let's have a look. There's Ted and Brenda are here saying hello to everyone. So lovely to see you guys. Nick says holiday mode's kicked in. Yes, they're off on Celebrity Apex soon. So, yeah. Holiday mood in that's always a great mood to be in, isn't it, Paulie? Or mode, not mood. Well, both mood and mode, actually.
Why did you look at me when you said that? Like I'd said it wrong.
You said it wrong. I just said it wrong. David Webb is hello, one and all.
Hello, David. I miss David's
Quips.
45 minutes to kick-off updates.
Yeah,
Well,
no
there's
football tonight.
nothing to report tonight. No.
But Kevin Austin, when we did our members live on Tuesday, predicted 5-0, didn't he?
He thought he was being a funny guy.
He did.
And he said, it's, even though Kevin didn't even know who we were playing, he said, it's 5-0. Because I said, if anybody tells me the score, because it overlapped our members live by 15 minutes. And he said, it's 5-0. Anyway,
yes.
2 hours later, when I'm watching the very end of the game and England won 5-0, Carole said, "Oh my God, Kevin got it right." I said, "Well, it was." I said, "It was definitely a guess." I said, "Because I'm watching this live."
Yeah, exactly.
So him saying it 2 hours ago.
But you've got special powers, Kevin.
Yeah,
we'll see more of them next week.
Maybe it's the time difference.
No.
Did he see the game before us?
They're 8 hours behind. You're going west.
It doesn't matter what the time difference is. He couldn't see it before us, could he?
True. I was thinking about that then.
Because if that's the case, Kevin, what you're going to do, you're going to watch some sporting events, and then you're going to message me, and I'm going to put bets on.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
of course. Nick and Trace are asking a question. As you travel, fly a lot, do you use a bank or credit card to collect air miles or perks? We do. We've got a Virgin Atlantic credit card, which we put everything on to get air miles. And we also try to choose IHG hotel. So Holiday Inn, Sofitel, all in that brand, just so that we can get some. And we're obviously our loyalty is going up.
IHG, is it?
Yeah, it is. But they've got quite a few in their portfolio, I think you call it, isn't it?
Well, you can call it that if you want.
So yes, we do. Which is we didn't when I first retired, and we went mental for that year, didn't we? Just traveling hardly home. Well, we're hardly home now, aren't we? But we've slowed down quite a bit, I think, haven't we? Then we didn't do something straight off, and I really regret that. So if you are planning to do a lot of traveling, just sign. It's free to sign up for all these things. Why we just didn't do it, I have no idea.
I think it's because we're silly billers.
Well, the Virgin card, I think, it's a small fee, isn't it? It's not free, but like your hotels and things are free.
We could have had a Virgin card with no fee, but the card we've got, you amass more points. So, in the long run, you get more points.
Ted's saying that he does the same. Don't think the question's for me, but I'm a bit of a points whore. The trick is to never hold a balance on the travel cards if you play that game. Yeah, we always pay it off. We always pay it off straight away. So, exactly.
Yeah, because otherwise one day you'll look and you'll be right in the pooper, and that's no good for anybody.
Exactly. So let's see what the next questions are. Ted and Nick are still saying about the Brendan Scott and American Airlines with the annual fee waived for the first year, 80,000 miles, which you used to book us 2 tickets home from Tokyo in January. All in all, pretty sweet deal. It is. It's worth it. So excellent. Barbara saying, aren't we lucky having 2 lives in 1 week? You are.
You are, Barbara. No weather update from Barbara, which is disappointing. Maybe she'll tell us in a bit.
It's been very... Well, 1 minute is shining and then 10 minutes is torrential rain here today, hasn't it? It's just been so wet.
And as you may or may not know, tomorrow morning at 5 a.m, I was going to be getting up to drive to the Yorkshire Dales for the 4th round of the British Autograph Series.
Yes, you were.
Well, I've looked at the weather. So tomorrow at 5 a.m, I'm going to be in my bed.
Yeah. Yeah, Paulie's staying home for the weekend.
Yes.
Which
and I'm
good.
Sure, because I wasn't supposed to be here anyway, I'm sure Carole's going to give me a lovely time. She won't give me any chores or duties or blogging work to do. It's just going to be a lovely, relaxing time for me. I'm confident of that.
We've got a busy weekend because we've got to get so many videos out before we go away. So no, it's not going to be a quiet weekend.
I might get
we'll be dry though. We'll be in the house,
Paulie. I might just go out, get in the camper, and just drive down the road and park up there for the weekend.
Bob was asking how long are we going away for on that trip. We'll come up with those details. We'll just let everyone get settled in. We don't normally get our full amount of people till about 20 minutes in, and then we'll let you know exactly what we're up to. Ken and Lindsay are here. So evening, guys.
Good evening.
Yes. And Reese is here too. So Reese and Catherine's love to see you guys too. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Andy and Carla are here. Hi, everyone from beautiful but showy Gloucester. Yes, we met up with Andy and Carla.
I can't believe they're in Gloucester and they didn't tell us.
They did. And we went out for a nice meal with them last night, which was lovely, wasn't it?
We did.
And we only came home when we got checked out the pub actually because we were busy naturally. It was lovely. So I'm glad that you've enjoyed staying on our home city.
Yeah.
So that's
obviously, me and
awesome.
Andy couldn't get a word in edgeways, but
I think you did quite well. I bet Carlo and Andy are looking at each other now and saying, "What?" So Gil and Sandra are here. So love to see you guys. Hope you're both well. We are well indeed. So Reese is asking a question. Now that you're grandparents, are you planning to take Louis on his first and yours Disney cruise?
No.
Maybe
I wouldn't
when
be
he's a little
taking
bit
any
older,
child on a cruise. This is just my own personal feelings until they're at least into double figures.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to take a 4-year-old child on a cruise, man. That'd drive me insane.
Oh, not even your little grandson?
I don't care who it is.
We'll see. We'll see. Watch this space.
No, don't watch. You watch the space if you like. You won't see anything happening in it. But
oh dear. Right. So Corinne's here. Good evening, all. And Reese is saying, don't forget to give the thumbs up button. Do it now before it starts. Yes, good plan, Reese. Good plan. The other thing as well, I was reading this. A thing flashed up on YouTube earlier, and I was thinking, what on earth is that? And it's called hyping videos. Now, if you watch a video, that you can hype it. So, if you do enjoy our videos and you enjoy watching them, and our videos, obviously, as you know, go out every Friday. In the first 7 days of watching that video, if you hype it, it just shows that for YouTube that you enjoy the video. So, and it's free to do, and it's just you get on sort of a leaderboard, really, don't you? So, yes, if you like our videos, please thumbs up, comment, and hype.
Get hyping.
Yes, get hyping.
I don't know what if there is there an emoji for the hyping? I don't know.
I don't know because I haven't tried it yet, but I'll do that when I watch Sherman. So, let's have a look. Nick's saying he's had trouble with his question. So, I'll read that question about status. I think, so he's saying, apologies for the rude questions. My tablet's playing up. So Claire's saying, good advice, Reese. Go hit that like button before PNC arrives. So thank you so much. Jeff's here. Ahoy from Ohio. Hello, everyone.
Ahoy from... You said it right then as well.
I did. We were laughing when we said, we did a post the other day for our patrons, and Paul was getting his hair off about something. And we put on the effing and Jeffing. Of course, Jeff was like, I didn't know my name. I've never seen my name used as a verb before. Oh, but it is. So let's have a look. Ken saying about don't hit the like button as well. So thank you, guys. That's the next question now. I think he's managed it. Do you feel the need to improve your status with a cruise line when booking a cruise? I see people on forums and socials gloating about their status. I don't. We're not loyal to one cruise line like some people are. We do repeat on like Princess and the Holland American, the cruises that the cruise lines we like, and we're slowly going up to the loyalty there. Yeah. My aim is over time to just get free laundry. That's the best bonus, I think.
When we were on Island,
we're platinum now on Princess, aren't we?
When we're on Island Princess, and you see. And at the end of the day, it's each to his own. You do you, and I'll do me, and all that sort of stuff. And there's no wrong and right answer. But when we were on Island Princess, and they had the captain saying, "And right, we're going to present X amount of people because they've done," and it's like, well, we got Mr. and Mrs. We got Dorothy and Harold, and they've done 750 days on or whatever it was. And you're thinking, like, I know that you try something and you like it, but I'm assuming, and obviously I'm only assuming, and when you assume you make an ass of you and me, I know, but if they spent all that time cruising with Princess, it's very unlikely they've cruised with anybody else. And you're thinking, like, and I think even if life's a bit too short for that.
I think even if we didn't vlog, we would still try different cruise lines because they all offer something unique, don't they? And they all offer a good experience, but sometimes in just a different way. So we don't book for status, but it's nice to see your status going up.
Yeah.
And it was the first time, because we hit platinum on Princess, that we went to the Platinum and Elite drinks, wasn't it, before
that's where
dinner? They did and we really quite enjoyed that because that was nice, wasn't it?
It was nice.
So it does come with some perks, but no, we don't book because of that. Anne's asking, do Did you pay a visit to your favourite class shop yesterday with Carla? We did. And Carla spotted a dress, actually, that had beautiful sleeves on it, but it was the wrong colour. She was after burgundy. But I don't know if they did say that you could check online, but it was a lovely, lovely dress. So very, very nice. Don and Scott are in the house. So nice to see you guys. Being a bit chilly. Been tempted to pop the heating on. Currently lounging with my fluffy blanket on. The temperature's definitely dropped, hasn't it? Donna's my new what's the word? She's my new shopper. She's been finding me these awesome reversible
She's your dress ambassador.
She is my dress ambassador. She's been finding these as a present on our group cruise. She presented this lovely dress from Just Elegance, I think it was called, which we don't have the shops in the south of the UK. They're all up the north, and I've been loving them. And then she's found some more, and she's sent me 2 more dresses. So that she found, but they're shorter ones, and I love them. So thank you, Donna, for finding those dresses for me, because they're my faves. So that's awesome. Julie's here.
Evening.
Let's have a look. Ken's talking to Andy and Carla. Craig's in the house. So love to see Craig.
Craigo.
And Catherine's home from Jersey. So that's good, because she wasn't sure whether she was going to get home in time to make it for our live, but she has. Listening with a cuppa, some beans on toast.
Have you been to Jersey, Annie?
No.
Oh, I've heard it's very nice. Oh, I've been there.
That's the one country that Paul's been to and I haven't.
Not really a country, but it's still probably still the best place I've ever been to. It's quite spectacular.
Anyway, so let's have a look.
It was 1987. I can barely remember. It was a football tour.
That
involved lots of drinking.
So Mandy and Chris are here. So love to see you guys. Mandy's asking, she's only cruised with Princess and I'm Platinum. Do you know if this is recognised by any other cruise line? It's not transferable, Princess. MSC accept, actually. Thinking about it, MSC
they do
loyalty.
Status matching, but I think MSC would do anything to get people on board. Oh, don't start on MSC again. Okay, I won't.
So yes, MSC do, if you fancied MSC, but if you don't, it goes after about a year, doesn't it? Because it doesn't hold, it doesn't stay. No. So Ted says he's up in Paynesville today. I have a flight back to Texas this evening. He's always over the place. I have no idea where Paynesville is. Write that down, Paulie, because I like to get a map up. When I see people in different places, I like to see where that is. So Davina's here. So let's see Davina.
Hello.
And David West says the final countdown just before 7 o'clock. Look. I love it how everyone just chats to everyone beforehand. And there's Michael and Lauren. So that's lovely to see you guys here. We'll hopefully be catching up with you soon. Gosh, so many people here to say hello to. So apologies if I don't get to all of you. Ken saying he loves your pink shirt, Paulie.
Well, you can tell that it's, in the words of Terminator, wash day today, no clothes. Because we're trying to do all the washing ready for the next cruise.
Yeah.
And it's been like out of hand, dryers up and hanging, everything's hanging off. Any surface has got something sticking out. There's a shirt hanging off that. Guess the vintage of my shirt is today's quiz.
Yes. How old is Paul's shirt when we went to St. Lucia and stayed at the Odyssey Resorts?
Yes.
So yes, let us know. Steve's asking...
the closest one, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and you don't even know this now. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, whoever gets the nearest, I'm going to give you a big thumbs up.
Yeah, just to say what you're going to give. So Claire's saying, how is the newest member of the Morgan family putting on weight? Yes, Louis is back to his birth weight. So babies often lose a bit of weight, don't they, when they're first born? So he was seen when we were there yesterday. He was seen by the midwife, and they're very, very happy with everything. So yeah, and he's just like, oh, he's so scrumptious.
And I got to feed him for the first ever time.
You did.
And I did a brilliant job, I was told.
You did.
Yes. And it's all changed. All you mums out there, remember, we were all told, mums and dads, we were all told that when you're feeding with a bottle, you keep the teat full of milk. Don't you let any air in there, because that's bad. Not anymore.
No, half and
half.
You
have to have half and half now. So that's the new normal. So
yes, there you go.
Who knew?
Exactly that.
It's like starting all over again.
He's a good little bubber, isn't he?
He is.
Yes.
We don't know if he's got any eyes because he's been asleep.
Whenever we've been there, he's been asleep. Yeah, but he's.
He had a whole bottle off me and never opened his eyes at any stage.
So Carrie and Mike here, heading from a grey day in Washington State, parking cars for the fair again. Oh. That was funny. We had our Zoom Sunday on Sunday. We're chatting to all our top tier patrons, and
So we had our Zoom Sunday on Sunday.
we did.
Well, that worked
And Mike
out
was
well,
showing us
didn't it?
around his the state fair, wasn't
So
it?
Mike was multitasking.
He was.
He had a red flag.
He
did. He
did.
had a Britney Spears microphone thing on. I can't remember if he did or not actually. But and he had high vis. It was all going on.
It was all going on. So let's see, what other questions have we got here? Steve P's asking, can you suggest a cruise into the sunshine in February? Well, it depends where you live, Steve. If you're in the UK, the Canaries are a really good option in February. You can look at also, obviously, the Caribbean and go in sort of that side of the Atlantic, because obviously the weather over in the UK in February is normally pretty grim, isn't it? So that would be my two things I would look at, going to the Caribbean and also to the Canaries, which would be lovely, lovely weather. Also, Thailand and the Far East is February is a nice time. We tend to aim to go over to Thailand and that part of the world from December, January, February. So if you wanted to go further afield,
that's not cruising into the sunshine, is it? But I suppose you could.
Well, you fly into the sunshine.
Because obviously
you can do some cruises from the UK down to the Canaries.
Because obviously the cruise series that's out at the minute is our Asia cruise, which we did this February.
Exactly.
So so there's some
I'll show you those. So if you're wondering what we've got that's new on our channel at the moment, last Friday we put out this one, which was our first impressions of the Whole American Nordam, and then tomorrow is this Koh Samui Thailand cruise tips, where we spent a day on Koh Samui and obviously back on the ship.
I love that photo I took.
You took it.
And I took it. And when I did it, I said, you should use this as the thumbnail. And you said, oh, and then you put it on. I said, that works really well. It did.
So, yeah. And then we're just working on a day where we got to Lam Shabang, isn't it, Paulie? And explored another part of Thailand that we'd never been to. So that's the next one. Hopefully the patrons and members will have that on the weekend before we go away. So let's have a look back onto the comments. Where were we? See, it jumps. It always jumps. There we are. There we are. Corinne said, only real men wear pink.
Definitely. Click on that one there, Rennie.
Emma and Scott.
Yeah, me and Scott.
Emma and Scott, lovely Emma and Scott. We're cruising again 3 weeks, 2 days, a week on P&O Ventura with Scott's mum, which we're really looking forward to. Any tips for Ventura?
Well, I haven't got any tips for Ventura, but me and Scott at 5:30 tomorrow are going to be enemies.
Oh, are you? Is it football? More football. Who are Tottenham playing then?
West Ham.
West Ham. Ah, okay. Tips for Ventura. Gosh, it was such a long time that we went on there. I can't, and we only spent 2 days on there. So,
and for a day of that, they lost my brother's luggage. So it was a good effort.
It was when the ship first came out. So that must be nearly 20 years ago. Do you reckon?
A long time ago, yeah.
It's a long time ago. So if there's anyone that's recently been on Ventura, please put your advice in the comments so that Emma and Scott can see them.
Well, I'd imagine Ken and Lindsay's done.
I don't think they've done Ventura though. I think they have, but not recently. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, I'm sure there's someone in here that's will be able to help. Valo said, first time I've ever made it to a live chat. Excellent. So that's good that it's trickling out on face the Booker face. So let's see. Bridget's saying, are you going to try and sneak Louis aboard your cruise, Nana and Grampy? I keep calling Paulie Pop Pops. He's like, they're not Paulie Pops. But I love it. I said, come on, Paulie Pop Pops. And yes, and he just looks at me like that. But there you are. Terry's asking a silly one. Any questions not silly, as long as it's not rude.
Well,
or
it might be silly. Let's find out. Read it out and we'll find out. Don't say it's not.
I don't want people to feel that they can't ask questions because they think it's silly.
Yeah.
So,
but if it's silly, I will tell you. She'll be more diplomatic, but I'll tell her that's bloody silly.
Okay, silly one. I need to know, does QM2 have fake sugar like Splenda on the tables? I drink a lot of tea and can't kick the Splenda habit. Yes. No, that's a good question.
They do.
They have Splenda, yes.
They got the little sachets.
Yeah.
Is it on
pink in it, Splenda?
Yeah, but is it on
they have a yellow one as well.
Is it on Cunard that they have the old school sugar things? Or is it Princess? I think it's Princess.
I don't know, because you always get in a mess with them, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You can't operate a sugar pourer for whatever reason, can you? He always ends up with, and I'm just waiting for him to put his sugar into his coffee or tea.
I usually end up with 17 sugars or no sugars.
Exactly. Florida is here with Lionel too. So how's the 27 group cruise going? Good. We've had a couple more bookings, haven't we? Let me get my.
Yes.
Isn't that a pink book I've got for Majestic?
I don't know, Nick. There's a lot of pink going on tonight, if there is.
No, I don't think it's pink. Is
oh,
it blue?
She lied then. It's not
It's
pink.
blue. I got a blue book for Majestic. So let's see. We're up to 81 books so far. Yeah. So we're chuffed to bits for that. So if you want to join us on any of our group cruises or our unofficial group cruise that we're doing with Morella, just search Paul and Carole group cruise, and you'll go to our webpage and it show you all the ones that we've got.
But obviously,
and ones that we're planning.
Obviously, apart from the Morella one, which is just a sort of one we just threw out there.
Well, we're going to be on board, but nothing organised.
You have to book through Dan, our travel agent.
No, not the Morella one. The links.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. I just said that. I'll try it again. Apart from the Morella one,
which you put through our links
which
online.
is just like a little silly one we sort of threw together. If anybody wants to come, it'd be a good laugh. You have to book all the rest through Dan, our travel agent.
Yes, to be part of the group. That's very true. That is very true. So Helen saying, even from a very blustery Abersock. I guess that's somewhere in Scotland. Would you say, Paulie, with that name?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm going to go for Wales.
Oh, well, let us know, Helen. Where are you?
She's probably in Australia.
So Laura's saying, just slightly late. I, Paul and Carole, had a busy day and ready to relax with this live. And thank you for a lovely card, Laura.
Yes.
For our little Louis. It was a great surprise. And answered it at Arvia. Yes, the domes. Yes. Awesome. And there was a little, there was a little whale on a little sticky whale on the envelope. That was awesome. So yes, so the dome does open on Arvia, was what you were saying. Mike and Carole, do you guys purposely coordinate your attire tonight? I always do say to Paul, I'm wearing pink.
No, I don't know who's that, whether it's Mike or Carole asking this. But Mike, if it's you answering it, what a silly question. Of course, I'm told what to wear. I'm a man.
I don't tell you what to wear. I just say,
no, Paulie, I'm wearing this colour. And then if I put anything on that doesn't match, she's like, no. Just no. Just get back in that bedroom and put something else
on. David saying Arvia Dome, yep. So that's another confirmation. Travels with David and Mark. Just probably briefly, I'm waiting for David's train to come in. Hope you had a fab time on your cruise in New York. Pity our paths didn't cross. Yes, you messaged, didn't you?
Well, you got there
just as we were leaving.
The trouble is,
otherwise it would have been nice to say hi.
Yeah, this is one thing you'll learn with us, Mark. When we do our stories and our posts, we're usually
a day or two
behind, or 3, or sometimes 6 months behind. So when I put, we're currently doing this on a story, and then Mark said, wouldn't it be funny if we bumped into each other? And I thought, well, it'd be very strange because we're sat in the departure lounge at JFK.
Well, we try and do timely posts when we're away, but then, our priorities is just to have a good time and enjoy the moment. So when we get spare time, we do our posts. But
I was actually too efficient because I was doing the stories, and Carole said, I haven't put a post out about that yet, so you can't do a story about it. So for the first time ever, I was too efficient. I was too damn good at my job.
Claire said, yes, Arvia's dome does open. They call it a retractable roof, but I honestly don't remember seeing it open in the Med. Deborah's asking, how many months do you need left on a passport in general to be valid? Minimum of 6 months.
Usually.
But I tend to always do ours around about 9 months.
And I don't want
just to make sure.
I don't want to go in a long tangent-y type thing. But what they used to do is if you renewed your passport and you had 6 months left on it, what they would do is they tack that 6 months on the end. So in effect, when you got your new passport, it would be for 10 years and 6 months. But those 6 months no longer count. So it's the 10 years from the date of issue. So if you got one that's with a bit tacked on, don't fall into the trap of saying, but it don't run out for another 6 months. It's 10 years from the date of issue.
Yeah.
So it needs to be 9.5 years from the date of issue to give you that 6 months as valid.
Yeah.
So,
and if you're looking at visas, like obviously we've just been to the US and the ESTA prices are going up, aren't they?
Well, apparently. Yeah.
So so make sure you got obviously all the appropriate visas for wherever you're going. which is we're nearly at 30 minutes. So I know that'd be a good point actually to say let's stop there and just let you know we mentioned this on our live a few months ago, didn't we? When when all our plans were in place. But next week we're off on a very, very exciting trip. Now, to start off with, we're flying over to Seattle next Thursday, and we'll be spending 3 days in Seattle, catching up with some lovely friends, with Mike and Carrie, and with Laurie, and also we're going to be traveling with Kevin and Kazia. So we're really excited because this is what we will be doing. Let me see if I can find my right map, because you know me, I do love a map. Where is it? There it is. And this is the cruise that we're going to be doing. So we start off, we fly over to Seattle, and then we head up to Alaska. So we're back in Alaska, which we're really excited about. Off to Ketchikan, to Juneau, and up to Skagway before just a short stop in Victoria in Canada before we get home. So that is going to be awesome. We're then flying to San Diego, and so our trip is first the Alaska cruise, and then we're going on a very, very exciting trip, California road trip, which you can see here, which we're starting off in San Diego, heading up to Orange County, through LA, just following the coast up to Santa Barbara, somewhere I've always wanted to go, up to Cambria, and then further off on up to Monterey before we get to San Francisco and fly home from San Francisco. So we're so excited about that. This is a bucket list trip for me because I've always wanted to go to California. I've always wanted to do that ocean road. So that's going to be just awesome. And being back in Alaska is going to be fab.
I can't see any downsides to that trip at all.
No, not at all. No. I think Alaska will be interesting because it's September. It's late September, so it's going to be cooler. We went in July and had fabulous weather, so it's going to be colder. But also, talking to Kevin, it's like the salmon season, so we might see more bears out and about feeding. So I'm
taking my fishing rod.
Are you? Yeah. You haven't got one.
I haven't got my big pole.
You haven't got your big pole.
I can just put a bit of bread on the end of that.
Yeah, so we're meeting up with Mark and Annette, two of our lovely patrons who've become very, very good friends, and we are heading up on a fantastic road trip. So we've got lots to show you in the next few weeks. So make sure you're following our Facebook page and our Instagram, because that's where we predominantly do all our things live when we're on our
and
way.
If I'm doing stories, then all of a sudden I don't do any for 2 days, you know that I've been too efficient again.
No, it's normally because he's, don't put that down to me, because it's normally because he's forgotten. Anyway.
Harsh.
Harsh but true?
No, just harsh.
And for those of you that missed this picture, there's our little Louis from last week. He's such a good show. So anyway, back to the see, that's jumped. Where's it gone?
You keep going up.
Going up. Here we are. Oh, Anne said that the Arvia roof was open with us in the Caribbean. So that's good to know. So they do open it. John saying he was on Aurora a couple of weeks back, Southampton to Guernsey. We got halfway over to the English Channel, dropped anchor and came back to Southampton. Sea was too rough for tenders. Guernsey's a real... I'd like to see the statistics of ships docking in Guernsey, because a lot of them don't make it because it is so rough around there.
We've only had Guernsey on our itinerary once,
and we did make it.
And everybody we spoke to, they all said, "Well, good luck with that," because it never gets into Guernsey. And we got there, and it was a lovely day, and we tendered in.
It was rough, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was a rough crossing.
But we tendered in, and it was no problems at all.
Yeah, but yeah. So that is interesting. Yeah. So let's have a look. Derek said he's back from MSC in Yacht Club, and we were very impressed and surprised. Yeah, Yacht Club is the way to do MSC, I think, because you've obviously got the luxury inside the regular ship, and
the ship within a ship.
Yes,
we did
that on Virtuoso. We were invited in for the day, weren't we? And I can see why people love Yacht Club, because we were treated very, very well. So yeah,
if they could only perform that on the rest of the ship.
But then when it would make Yacht Club special for the extra money,
well, then you could make Yacht Club even more special.
Well, yeah, true. Garcia from South Africa. Your next few cruises, are you doing a Christmas or New Year cruise? We are away in the New Year, and that's going to be our big Australia, South Pacific and New Zealand cruise that we announced quite a while ago. So we've had that booked. How long have we had that booked for? Seems a long time.
Well, but it was painful because we had to pay for it today.
I know. that was very, very painful because it's a 42-day cruise and the itinerary is absolutely phenomenal. So that's we go out just before New Year. I might have a picture of that actually, Paulie. Have I got a picture of that? Itinerary.
Just put a picture of anything up if you haven't.
Yeah, here it is. Look, here it is. That's our itinerary. Well, in January, which is absolutely awesome. So we start off in Sydney, go up to obviously the east coast of Australia, right over to the South Pacific, down and round New Zealand, back to Hobart and Burnie in Tasmania before getting back to Sydney with a stop off in Melbourne, where we're having a bit of a meetup, aren't we?
We are. Well,
so we've got quite a few meetups arranged along the way. Well. Yeah, we have. So that's our new year. We're home for Christmas. We went away for Christmas going back quite a few years ago, and I got quite homesick at Christmas, didn't I?
You did.
So we don't mind being away for New Year because we don't tend to do a lot for New Year anymore now that we're older. That used to be the big party night, but we're normally snuggled up on our settee watching the telly, aren't we?
Yeah.
Watching Big Ben.
If we make Hootenanny, we've done well, haven't we?
Well, yes, that's true. So let's see what other questions we got. Julie is here. Julie and Chris. So hi guys, we're off to Japan in 3 weeks now. Do the vending machines take coins or only take notes or only coins? And do the hotel rooms all have hairdryers? Thanks. So excited to try Titan.
They take credit cards.
Yeah, they take. Yeah. I'm sure you can put notes, coins, and and use your card. Most hotel rooms that we had, had a hairdryer, didn't they?
Yes.
So I never take a hairdryer when I travel because I've never had a problem with I never take a hairdryer. So yeah, but yeah, have a fabulous time. Japan is amazing.
I'm confident you'll have an amazing time. We did. We had a fabulous time, didn't we?
We did.
It was so good.
We did. And Titan when we went to Canada, we thoroughly enjoyed it. So David said, I'll be riding KO shotgun soon as Champions League is approaching. I don't know what that means. Do you?
Kickoff.
Oh, yes. Of course you mentioned that.
Yeah. But I think, I just thought about that. Is that really soon? Because I think our live next week, because we're going away, is going to be Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday next week. Yeah, definitely.
But,
Sustainable wooden medals is asking, where do the stairs behind you lead to? Can we have a room tour?
Can't tell you.
Secret.
We've never been up there. We're too scared.
Craig saying 4-day QM2 vid. Must have missed that one. I'm sure that's what we've got on our channel. Didn't we do that one? I'll have to check. You got me doubting now. So let me have a look.
There you go.
What's that?
Next Tuesday, Tottenham's playing.
Is it?
Champions League, first game.
Oh, gosh.
But it's all right. It works out well because it's 8 o'clock. So David will be there. 40 minutes to kick off.
Yes.
20 minutes to kick off. Carole will be trying to drag the goodbyes out for as long as possible. It's 10:10. Is there any more questions? Are you sure?
Yes, we've got Queen Mary 2 vlogs. Join us as we we went to Hamburg. So we do. So you've missed them, Craig. How dare you?
Was that
How
the one
very dare you?
Wasn't that when we were with...
I don't know. So I don't want to...
No, but wasn't that when we were with Emma and her parents?
Yes.
Yeah.
With Emma Cruises.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were on the same cruise and we went out. Yes, you and Paul had quite a few beers at what we call our bar in Hamburg.
Yeah, Paul and Carol's bar. I mean, that's the official title of it now.
München Gladbach.
Brauhaus. They still
That's a football team.
German team, yeah. Brauhaus München. Even though it says Brauhaus München, it's in Hamburg, and it's a fabulous pie, drink your Stein type thing. And I drank too many Steins, and it wasn't big and it wasn't clever, and I was a little bit drunk. He
was very squiffy. So Claire's saying carrots, things like the time difference is why we love you. Oh, bless. And Kevin said he's got new superpowers. I can bend time. You can. So let's say in Cumbria, as Angela's here saying it's been sunshine, rain, and rainbows in Cumbria. We haven't had any rainbows that we've noticed, have we, Paulie?
No.
But it's just been wet.
Nasty.
So let's have a look to the next question. Let me have a look. I can't see. It's jumping all over the place here. Mary's asking, have you ever sailed on Celebrity Solstice? Got a few nights in Singapore before sailing from Singapore to Australia next March. Only done Morella up to now, 23 of them. Oh, wow, 23 Morella cruises. We've not done Solstice, but we've done Eclipse, which is the sister ship. And we did that cruise in September. We went up to Canada and to... Where did we go, Paulie? We went to Montreal. No, we didn't. We went to Quebec. I say Montreal to Quebec. So if you want to see the ship, it's very similar to the Eclipse,
yeah.
and we enjoyed it. There's lots of music. Celebrity is a very lively cruise line. So wherever you go, there was lots of music, which is great most of the time. But sometimes when you want to just chat, it was hard to find somewhere quiet. And I think people say the same about the Solstice. So, but let us know how you get on. Yeah, Emma's saying about the Esther. If anyone's going to the US next year to renew it, it goes up at the end of September. It does go up to $40. Yeah, we did ours about a month or so ago, didn't we? So we're all set, yeah. And we've got our visa for Canada because that lasts the life of your passport, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we're all good. So let's have a look. Gus and Teresa pop in and say hi. You're both looking great in your colour coordinated outfits. Enjoy a up and coming wonderful adventure got to run. We'll catch the rest later. No problem at all. Anne said, I've used the hyping on your videos. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Anne. Yes, so if you see that and you can hype our videos, that'd be awesome. And Tina said, I've been doing the hype for the last couple of vlogs. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
We didn't even know about it till today.
Well,
come on, tell the truth.
I was aware that there was something hype because on our Discord chat we have with our members, someone had mentioned it and I didn't register it. And then obviously it popped up today and I thought, that's what they're talking about. So Carrie's here. We'll catch up with next week, next Thursday. Mike's podcast for State Fair. I just got home. We're excited to see you and thank you for getting us out of parking for a couple of days.
No, it's our pleasure.
Gillian's asking, how do you hype a video? I've not done it yet, but I think you could just go to a button where you can hype it when you're actually watching it. So I'm sure someone will be able to come up with how they do it in the comments. So that would be lovely. Keith has just got off Queen Victoria, and he said he hasn't seen Splendor on board QMT or QV, but they got Canderel, which is the same thing.
I think and Splendor more an American-y line, I believe.
So. Yeah. Shelley and Dave are watching from Wiltshire, so hello there. Ken goes cruising. Free laundry and a minibar is quite nice to have. Yes, so that'd be nice once we hit elite. Yes, on Princess, but we won't. We've got a bit of a while because we've just got to Platinum, haven't we? So it won't be soon.
I think we got how many Princess we done? I can't remember. I think it's 15 we got to do to get to elite. I think we've done about
10. I think this is probably our 10th, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think we got 5 after that. So
I know it's going to be our 63rd cruise.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Free laundry would be nice. Free laundry is just so easy to pack because obviously we're away for quite a few weeks next. Then we're just going to bite the bullet and get some laundry done when we're on Princess. And then we've got our 2 weeks on our road trip so that we don't have to worry about it.
It's a funny one because the first leg is obviously Chilly Willy.
Yes,
and then the second leg
cold
is
and hot's always a pain, isn't it? So it should be pleasant weather in California.
I'm going to take my coat and all long trousers, and then for the last bit of the trip, I'm going to cut the sleeves off my coat
and your legs
and the legs off my trousers.
Yeah, could do that.
And the front of my shoes, so they're like sandals.
Oh dear. Laurie's here, so let's see. Look, Laurie, and we're hoping to catch up, aren't we? So that'll be cool. Yes. And Barnsley Tykes in the house. So Adrian and Angela, who we met up with the other week when they passed through Gloucester. So that was lovely too.
We've been meeting everybody, haven't we?
So Susan's here. You've not been on live for some time due to illness. We're sorry to hear that, Susan. Hopefully you're feeling a lot better now. We're on the QV Patreon cruise in April. Yes. Looking forward to meeting you on there. That's going to be a fun one.
That's going to be great.
It is going to be awesome. Greetings from Morton in the Marsh with Andy and Christine. So lovely to see you guys. Tara saying about the packets of Splendor. But the Canderel will be fine. I wouldn't... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's exactly the same.
I have seen some as well where you pick the packet up and instead of being powder in there, it's a tablet,
Yes.
little pill.
Yeah. Adam's here, so love to see Adam. He's watching from LinkedIn, so thank you for that.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Let's have a look. Claire saying, "Oh meow, Paulie Morgan, poor old crappy MSC." Adam will say if he watches it via LinkedIn, Lola and I could both take part. Good plan. Yeah, you're smart. You're very smart, Adam.
Yeah.
Let's have a
seems
look.
like the sort of bloke who could go on like The Chase or something, doesn't
he? He does. Captain O'Reilly said, "I bet you have a dedicated packing room." We have got a little room which we tend to put all our stuff in, haven't we? But it's used for other things too, isn't it? Like my sort of powder room. Adrian said they're wet and windy down in Cornwall. Yeah, it's been weather's just been mad. Natalie's saying hello both, so Natalie's here.
Oh, Natalie's been having a torrid time.
Yeah, she keeps
got
getting
a new
people
car
hitting her
and
car.
2 people have ran into her now.
Yeah. Mad. Kevin says your shirt is from 1865. No. 1992 for the shirt? No,
it's not like it's not as old as that.
No.
I mean, obviously, after I busted out my 1996 Disney shirt, maybe that's why they're going. It is from this century.
Deb's saying hi from Regal Princess, currently in Belfast. Oh, great place to visit Belfast, great city.
So
it is, yeah. Johnny and Will here, are they? Donna.
They know we love them, so
they do. They don't mind. Donna Scott said 1997. No. David said 1999. No. Nick says wearing pink to make the boys wink. Tina says your shirt's 21 years old, just like us. No. Jackie is here. Lovely Jackie that we met in New York. Jackie and Dave and Pete took us out to Little Italy. And we had a fantastic afternoon with them and some fantastic food. And one was a stuffed artichoke that you would have seen on our Facebook.
Artichoke choke.
And it was delicious, absolutely delicious. So thanks again, guys, for that, because that was such a great afternoon. But no, we haven't attempted to do that. So I don't know if you buy them here. I've never seen them in the supermarket. I bet you went to
that just brought back bad memories for you, though, isn't it?
What, stuffed artichoke?
No, because after that we went to a lovely patisserie and I bought an Italian Napoleon and I ate half of it and I put half in the fridge and I forgot
about it.
I forgot it.
When we left the hotel. Oh, Davina is saying 2002.
I can't remember when it was.
You can't remember when it was?
I thought they didn't get married 2 years before us, did they?
1 year.
Well, we didn't get married in 2000. Oh, we did, yeah.
We did.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, very close, Davina, very close. Angela's no. Deborah saying 1999, no. 2010, no. 2022, no. 2015, no. 2006, no. Kim saying 10 years, nope. So does the winner get your shirt? No.
Wow.
John said he's doing 40 nights on Ambience end of January to Caribbean. Very nice. That is a cruise line that we definitely want to try, and we're still trying to figure out dates that work, don't they? We want to go from Bristol, so that if people that don't know, Ambience is part of Ambassador Cruise Line, so we're hoping that we can tick that off in the next couple of years if we move and juggle things around a little bit. Tony's saying it's 2012. No. Travel with Julia for Ventura for who was asking for Ventura? It was Emma and Scott, wasn't it? Love the bar at the top of the ship on Ventura. I think it's the Metropolis bar. So there you are. Surely Paulie Pop says when he's had too much curry. Oh, Claire said 2003. So close. So close. Nick and Tracy saying that the Bay Tree restaurant on Ventura, they went back 3 times. It was so good. So thank you so much. And Carrie's saying, do West Ham fans really sing Forever Blowing Bubbles, or did Ted Lasso make that up?
That's completely true. West Ham's song is I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles. And when they run out onto the pitch, their fans sing it. And they've also got bubble machines that blow bubbles across the pitch, obviously when the game's not on before the start of the game. So yes, that is completely true. Ted Lasso would never lie to you, Carrie.
Barbara saying Ventura is my favourite P&O ship. I've been on them 4 times and 2 more booked. It's the solo commentary that's so good. An older but comfy ship. Brilliant. So that's great for... And Ken and Lindsay... And,
I told you, I knew it.
We've done Ventura several times. The last time was December 2023. We had a really great experience. The Picura and the Rock show is great. Well, thank you, guys. I got that wrong then, didn't I?
Yeah, well, and you admitted it in public, so you can't even get out of that now.
So... Jim and Dwayne are here. Lovely to see you guys. You've been through a tough time, haven't you? So we're thinking of you. And they're saying, sorry we are late. Carried away sorting stuff ready for the new kitchen fitting tomorrow. Oh, lovely. Yes. We're having a new bathroom soon, which we're really excited about, aren't we, Paulie? So lovely. Jackie's saying your highlights and your hair look great.
Thank you, Jackie. What's funny about that?
Mark saying Sheila said she bought this T-shirt in 1996. No, that was me Disney one.
That was me Disney Tower of Terror.
It was
1996.
And said I was going for Wales, so that's where Abercock. No, I was Abercock.
Abersock.
Yeah, and Mike says Wales.
Abercock is something completely different.
I think so. Yeah. It's northwest Wales and it's beautiful there. Well, thank you, Mark.
Yes, that's twice I've been right tonight.
You have.
I know.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Going for a hat trick.
What's going on? So Helen's saying, Lynn Penson in North Wales, beautiful place. So Laura's saying, well, you're welcome, PNC, for the card. Craig is saying Painesville. That sounds like somewhere a wrestler takes an opponent.
Yeah. I'm going to take you down to Painesville.
Lovely. Mark said I used to work out of Carnarvon, and the Lynn is gorgeous. So let's have a look. Johnny's here. So Johnny's got a question for us. If you buy a drinks package on the US cruise lines, do the drink price include the service charge, or do the service charges rack up on your cabin bill? Well, when we did Carnival, we had a load of tax put on, didn't we?
On Carnival, it depends on the port.
Put my glasses on. What am I doing?
See what I got to put up with?
I haven't been drinking either. I've been just on the coffee.
Do you want to put mine on as well? So you have like, I don't know, just how good your eyesight today.
I just see them and pick them up. Oh my God. What's going on? I just put the fan on to see my glasses. Oh, I'm having a hottie. Anyway, you were saying about the service charges on Carnival.
We didn't have service charges, but we did have tax charges, which was depending on the ports we were in. I think if it was an American port, we had to pay tax. But if it wasn't an American port, we didn't have to pay tax. But if you got the drinks package, the gratuities should be included in the drinks package. But obviously, if you want to tip over and above, that's entirely up to you. But you shouldn't incur any extra charges tip-wise.
Yes.
But obviously, that doesn't include your daily gratuities that a lot of cruise lines put on. But like with Cunard, sorry, you're going to put your glass on again? So with Cunard, every drink, if you haven't got the drinks package, every drink you buy, you get a 15% or whatever it is. 18% charge on top of that drink. But if you've got the drinks package, you don't get a charge on top of it.
Exactly. So Wendy's here on Facebook. So hi, Paul and Carole, we're going on Morel Explore tomorrow on a Greek island cruise. Enjoy your holiday. Oh, lovely. Much. That's a part of the world that we love, isn't it? Greece and Croatia. Tony's saying Abersock is in Wales. I went there for a week's camping trip with school and found a dead sheep in the dunes. Oh,
at least that was.
I hope that's a few years ago.
At least that was your tea sorted then.
No. Sue saying, do you still feel as excited when you board a ship, even though you cruise such a lot? Finally managed to join a live chat. So lovely to have you here, Sue. We do. That feeling when you get on, that feeling in your belly when you're walking down the gangway to a ship never goes away, and we absolutely adore it.
We do.
Yeah, we absolutely adore it.
But I know every time I get on, I think, well, maybe this would be the time when Carole had just let me cut loose on the pool deck bar, but no, she always makes me let's go to the room. But they said the rooms are not ready. Well, let's just go anyway.
And we always get in. We drop our stuff off.
But you make me kick the door open.
No, I do not. Tina saying, is Monterey where Harry and Meghan are? I don't know. Will you be visiting them? Definitely not.
Is that
no?
Is there a cheese called Monterey Jack? Is that where that comes from?
Maybe.
Oh, American
I've
Friends.
seen that there. I've not heard of that. Have you?
No.
So, Donna and Scott are saying in San Francisco, look out for the Christmas shop. Ooh, Christmas shop on Pier 39.
Oh, yeah.
And the seals.
Cheers, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
That's
Scott.
the holiday bloody spoil. I'm going to be in there.
So Terry said, oh my God, I'm going to San Francisco in October. Come to Glacier Park in Montana. We can't because we've got our trip. We've got a very detailed itinerary that our friends Mark and Annette have put together. So we're really looking forward to it. But we do want to we love the US. And I know we get a lot of comments, you shouldn't be going to the US at this time because of politics. We're not here to talk about politics or to worry. And we'll go there anywhere that's obviously that we feel is safe at that time, unless we're advised otherwise by our government, etc. However, we want to do so much more of the US because it's such a diverse place, isn't it? It would be lovely to explore some more. Football Crazy is saying about being on a cruise to Hamburg. Any tips to get into the city centre? Often the cruise companies will put on shuttles. There'll be shuttles from the port, and there is local buses, isn't there, that you can get in.
We've been 3 times to Hamburg.
Yeah, and twice.
I thought we'd been 3
times, yeah.
And there's always been a shuttle laid on.
Yeah, there has been. So Claire saying we've been lucky and got in twice at Guernsey. It's a stunning island. It is lovely. It really is lovely. Cruise and Gaze are here. Hi, guys. So Princess now dropped Guernsey because it was called off too many times. Yeah, it seems to be, don't you always see that it's just, it's always a problem, but it seems to be a problem. And just saying you might get to see the Northern Lights in Alaska. We're hoping so. And Andy and Carl said we've been to Guernsey 3 times and managed to get onto the island just once. Yeah.
Well, we'll just not ever go there again. And then we got 100% record done, haven't we? Of always getting in.
Yeah. Tina's saying no vlog on P&O Ocean about Hamburg. I was watching it yesterday. Yes, Tina was asking us about tips on our Patreon about Hamburg. And we have got that old series from Oceania. So,
but we didn't find the Paul and Carole pub on that one, did we?
No, we didn't. That was on a later. That was on the Queen Mary 2 vlogs. No, I think we found it on the Iona. We went there on Iona. I'm sure we did.
I know we.
Anyway, we've been there a few times.
Yeah.
Penny's asking, have we ever done the Northern Lights cruise with Fred Olsen? We have not, but we've done a Northern Lights cruise with Morella, and it was amazing.
And we do love Morella. I know it gets a bad rap, but in our experience, we've never had a bad cruise. But the one thing that really, really frustrates me about Morella is they no longer sail out the UK.
Yeah.
Let's hope that when they bring these new ships out, there's going to be their first new ships ever, I believe.
Yeah.
In early 30s, 31, 32, something like that, which is the trouble is as you get older, that's from me here, because the older you get, the quicker time seems to go by.
It does.
But I would just be thrilled if they were going to be sailing out the UK. Yeah. All that sort of stuff. That cruise is still
up there
one of our favourite cruises.
Yeah. That was Morella Discovery.
When we did Southampton to right to the top of Norway. We had 5 nights of the Northern Lights. It was fabulous.
It was. Ken said the first 5 times they tried to get in Guernsey, they failed. Yeah. That's mad, isn't it? Let's have a look. Mike said he was on Azora in spring 2019. A fantastic time in sunny Guernsey. Yeah, so you were lucky. Beverly here. So lovely to see Beverly.
Hello, Beverly.
We went to Guernsey Arcadia last week, but it was a day later than planned. So at least you got there. Oh, lovely to see Bev and Alan here. So thank you so much. Let's have a look. David said I'll be there on Tuesday for his football.
I appreciate that, David.
For the KO countdown. Let's have a look. Joseph's here saying, thanks again for telling Michael, take me on the QM2, Paulie. We're looking forward to going to G32.
Oh, you'll love
looking
it.
forward to listening to the big band, watching everyone dance while we have champagne.
Yes,
yeah, you'll absolutely love it.
Just love that. And yes, just think what it's going to be like on our group cruise. 80 of us all up dancing to the big band.
Yeah.
Because people know that's part of the contract. They've got to get up and dance. I wonder if we can get the big band to play the House of Bamboo.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Oh my God, we're going to have to chat with the old
Well, hopefully, because I know what's his name. He's got a Scottish name.
Yeah,
but he's not.
Hamish.
Hamish.
Or if Hamish will be
if
on.
Hamish is musical
Yeah.
director, I
Oh,
might be able
lovely
to swing
Laura.
that. Yeah,
Must speak to Laura.
Yeah.
I hope she's on because she's so funny. Derek's asking, on a Japan cruise, do you recommend excursions through the ship or do you plan your own? I would. Japan, I think, is a lot like any Asia cruises. You do tend to dock in sort of more industrial ports. So, which we found on our Asia cruise. So I would, if they were going, and have a look at the what's in ports always very good, isn't it? For looking at the distance of where the port is from where you're going to, and if it's a long way away, then we do recommend you get the excursions done with the cruise line. However, there are Viator and other companies out there that do it.
But to be fair, we never got as far as Japan on our cruise because that wasn't on our itinerary. So we don't.
We did a land tour.
We can't.
Yeah, we haven't got personal experience, but watching other people's vlogs, that seems to be the case.
But all the ports we went to on our Asia cruise were absolutely dire. But obviously, it's the means to the end because there's fabulous places just around the corner.
Yeah. JBM Travels here, so you can only hype 3 videos per week. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. So thanks for letting us know. Just make sure ours is one of the 3. Yeah. So let's have a look. Some more things about. Yeah, Catherine saying Princess is 15 cruises, 150 nights to Elite. Yeah, so we got a way to go. So, but Platinum's good, isn't it, Paulie?
Well, we're 2/3. We'll be 2/3 there with this one, won't we? So
yeah. Sharon's just asked me not to book a cruise to Norwegian fjords for 12 is aged between 55 and 80. Can you recommend a ship for that? Don't really fancy MSC and think we would prefer a medium-sized ship. So many to pick from. Princess are always a really good option.
And we did it on Cunard as well.
We did it on Queen Mary 2 and had a fantastic time. We've done it on Iona and really enjoyed it. We've done it on Princess and really enjoyed it. And we've also done Norway on Queen Mary 2.
And if you want to take the stress out of booking, speak to Dan, our travel agent, and he'll be able to hook you up with
the details are all in the description of this video.
Yeah.
So once it's finished, you can check the description and you'll find his email. Just drop in an email and he'll let you know exactly what he's got on offer. Pete's here as well. So Pete and Jackie's in the house. Oh, that's brilliant. Pete. Bonnie is here as well. Bonnie Bubba Bergstein. I'm Elite with Princess and love the free laundry. Yes, that is such a bonus.
I think the first time we get to Elite, I'm just going to take just 2 suitcases full of dirty clothes.
Yeah, exactly. So
just walk around in your house coat for the first. What is it with people?
We would never walk around in the house coat.
Why people
walk around everywhere?
Think,
we've seen people go and walk into the dining room with their house coats on.
What's wrong with you?
A house coat, for those that you don't know, is your
well, it's like a
dressing gown,
like a bathrobe.
Yeah, bathrobe.
It's like people walking around them thinking that nobody else has got one. Everybody's got one, or virtually everybody. And you're walking around and you've got them slippers on that are half the size of your feet, and you're thinking you're looking cool. You look like a knob. Stop doing it.
The slippers are either huge, aren't they, or their feet are hanging off the back.
Their feet's like a foot off the back of them. It's like, why?
Why? Yeah,
you're not big or clever. Just stop it.
Cancer, my Alaska trip was September. I'm very mixed, so wet weather gear too. Yes, we're packing our waterproofs as well, our waterproof jackets. Let's have a look at what we've got. No. JBN's just saying, we've learned a few things from your hotel videos. So anything that you recommend you should do, check before settling down. Well, thank you so much for watching our videos, JBM Travels.
Very much.
We've got lots of hotel reviews. What do we check? We always obviously check. We like to have a safe, don't we? And check where the electric points are. Check the hairdryer. Other than that, we're quite check we've got a kettle. Check we've got enough milk. That's with the one thing, Paul. We'll always go down to the reception and get extra milk for our coffee and teas because we do enjoy coffee in the room in the morning. So off to Dongan in Netherlands tomorrow for a weekend to judge a national barbecue contest. Is Craig joking here? We'll be going by ferry. Can I post in the currently on a cruise Discord chat? Of course you can. Are you really? How do you get to judge a national barbecue contest?
I'll tell you, so if he needs anybody to come with him, I'll be all over that, mate.
So let's have a look. Frank and Jen, I'll Send us an email, Frank and Jen, and I'll let you know. So that's just their question there. So yeah, send us an email, Paul and Carole Love to Travel @gmail.com.
But in all fairness, if you just put Paul and Carole, England, I'm sure if I know, don't do that.
JBM is also asking, have you ever been on a 7-8 ferry boat from Portsmouth to Guernsey? No, we haven't. You can get a room with a bed. It looks nice. No, not done that. So Neil saying hello from Palsall. Never heard of that. West Midlands, but not too far away. Kengo Cruising, 2003. No, but close. Very, very close. Let's have a look. So Eugenia is saying 20 years ago on Princess Alaska Cruise in Anchorage, bought a coat with zip-off sleeves and zip-off pants, convert to shorts, no scissors needed. I have seen those.
I have seen the short. I had some of the shorts once upon a time, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I probably lost a leg off them or something, so I had one short leg, one long leg.
2005, no. 2007, no. 2004, no. 2002, no, but very, very close. Carrie said she got a Splash Mountain t-shirt from Disneyland. I got in 1989, the year that I worked there and the year that attraction opened. Oh, that's special, isn't it? Very special.
Did we go to Splash?
We did go to Splash Mountain.
Yeah,
we did.
Shall I tell them something around the misery?
Well, let's see who's guessed it, because we're coming to the end. We're over an hour already, aren't we? So let's just see if anyone has. We've got Bonnie saying 2005, no. David Webb saying Abercock is in Sweden. So let's have a look. Dick saying we want to remove our gratuity on the cruise. We've not prepaid this time. Is it the done thing? It's entirely up to you.
It's up to you.
It is a contentious issue. We have only removed ours on Queen Anne because the service we had, we didn't feel warranted it. But you could just go to reception and ask them to be removed if that's what you want.
It annoys me, and I still say there must be some tax purposes why they do it, because otherwise just put it on the cost of the cruise. And prepaying for something, for a service that when you get on, what if the service is rubbish and you've already prepaid?
I know.
You're never going to get that money back.
That's why we love Princess, just with the ones that got the whole package, and Holland America.
P&O as well. P&O, there's no gratuitous.
Yeah,
I don't think there's no gratuitous on Morella.
No.
And it's just a thing, and it's like, but the thing is, Bert in the engine room, you don't get any of your tips that you give to your cabin steward. Well, I'm sorry, Bert, but that's not my fault, is it?
No, I can't help it. The cruise company's fault. They should pay you more. Yeah.
So don't blame me, Bert. Just check that oil. Make sure that the rings.
Well, they got a dipstick, just like
a little tiny dipstick. Yeah, I bet that big. I sent a picture actually ages ago, and we were on the Marco Polo.
Oh my gosh, and that's a blast from the past.
And
that's probably shaking it.
They were doing some engine work, and the man was inside the barrel where the piston goes up and down, and you could have got about another 3 blokes in there with him. That's how big the piston was.
Yeah.
So maybe Bert does deserve a tip. I don't know.
So Julie said you must have the clam chowder in sourdough bowl on Pier 39. Oh my God, yes, I love clam chowder, and go chocolate tasting at the
Girardelli.
That's the one. Thank you. Nick saying, anyone on Morocco Road, go to the Squid and Anchor, find Brendy the barman, Brendil the barman, and tell him I sent you. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. More people talking about the shuttle. Bon Voyage is here saying, yes, Monterey Jack originated in Monterey, California. However, it was a Scottish immigrant, David Jack, that the cheese got its name from.
Well, I never.
Lovely. So, Linnea is saying, how long have we been in San Francisco? We're there for a couple of days, aren't we, at the end of our trip?
Yes.
So I think is it 3 days, 2 nights?
I don't know any. I just go with
let's have a look. Nick is asking, travelling to Barbados to join Britannia in November and as a wheelchair user for excursions, do you know how accessible trips are for the mobility impaired cruiser? They will denote on if you go to the P&O excursions, when you book, it will show you the ones that are obviously, they give you a guide on how mobile you need to be. And they do accessible excursions as well. Not all the time, but there can be some, and I have seen them on there.
But it'll tell you like levels of exertion and stuff like that. So
let's have a look. Deb G says, better late than never, day off work. I remembered your live chat at 7 a.m. in New Zealand. Had a sleep in. Yes.
I don't blame you.
Let's have a look. Penny said, did you do a vlog on our Northern Lights cruise, please? We did, but this was when we were new. You go back to our videos that we did, and we basically sat there and talked about it, but I didn't really show any pictures. And looking back, I'm thinking, why didn't I add all the B-roll in? But I didn't know at that time. We talked about it a lot. So there's lots of tips there, but not lots of pictures. So it is there, but it's one of our oldest vlog series that we did. We just started doing it, isn't it?
We've got a winner, Andy.
So Andy said, I couldn't go out in my robe. I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. They are that big. Yes, because Mandy's only short, isn't she? But slippers are way too big for my little feet.
Some people won't let that put them off.
Yeah. John saying 2004. No. Ken's going 2004. We have a winner, Corinne, 2001. Yes, it was a year before we got married. We were in St. Lucie with friends who were getting married there. And Kevin's come in as well with 2001. So, Corinne's the winner.
Would you like me to give you the backstory before we sign off?
Go on,
then. Do you remember the backstory?
I do.
They had karaoke, and they couldn't get many people to get up and sing. So I got up and sang a few songs, and then a man came up to me at the end of the night. Bearing in mind it was all-inclusive resort. And he said, "Oh, you've won the karaoke. I didn't even know it was a competition. You've won the karaoke. Here's a bottle of some cheap fizzy stuff." And I said, "So I'm in an all-inclusive hotel or resort, and you're giving me something that I'll go and get me on the bar anyway." Oh, he said, "Well, what do you want then?" And I said, "I want one of your shirts."
Yeah.
Like that Odyssey shirt. He said, "Well, you can't buy them." I said, "No, I know I can't buy them. That's why I want one for winning the karaoke." I said, "And when they have the karaoke next week and nobody gets up, I'll get up again. I promise you." So he said, "Oh, I'll see what I can do." So a couple of days later, he comes and finds me by the pool. And he said, "Oh, I got your shirt for you." And he was hiding it behind his back. And he pulled it out and he thought it was hilarious because it was pink. And I put it on. I thought, "That's fun." I said, "Oh, that looks lovely in pink." And he looked a bit deflated, didn't he?
Yeah, he thought you wouldn't want it.
Because he thought I wouldn't want it because it was pink. And no, fair play. It was good quality.
Yes.
And 24 years later, I mean, what you can't see is just below there. My whole belly is hanging out. No, it's not. But no, it still fits. I just prove it still fits. And yeah. So what it also proves is I must have been quite fat 24 years ago.
Right then, so I think that's it, isn't it? We've been done for nearly an hour and a quarter. Sorry, there's more questions coming, but thank you so much for joining us. As Paul rightly said, let me just check my thing on here. Have I showed everything?
I managed to get a heart.
You did manage to get hearts, didn't you?
I don't know how to do it this time.
You don't know how to do it?
No, I did it in this. I don't.
But anyway, our live next week is Tuesday, so hopefully see you there 7 p.m. And we're hoping we've earmarked that maybe Saturday when we are in Seattle, we may well be doing a live next Saturday as well. So that's if I get the time. It should be. We're planning possibly to do it 10 a.m. Seattle time, which I think will be 6 p.m. UK time. So that's the plan, just so we can talk about, because we've been in Seattle for a few days then, just to let you know how we're getting on there. So yes, just before we get on Discovery Princess. So maybe 2 lives next week. Ooh.
So anyway, thanks you crazy kids for watching and supporting us, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, exactly that.
Don't forget, new video out tomorrow.
Yes, 6 p.m. on a Friday, and watch it in that first